One.
I need a life hack. I always love a hack.
All
That
right.
is my maiden name, right?
That's
Hack.
right. All right. So let's get
Um,
into this. All right,
all
because
right, go
I
for it.
have something that is a life hack and you're going to be surprised at what it is. It is actually consignment. It
Ah,
is consignment. Consignment is a life hack, and I think we've seen this like other places, but we're going to tell you guys how to make it work for you and why it is such an important life hack. But anyway, welcome to episode 34, the Brunch Ladies of Conshy Consignment. We are here. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween.
happy Halloween. How
Yeah.
about that? I
Yeah.
keep forgetting about that whole Halloween thing.
Yeah. It's
But yeah,
happening today. It's happening. The
it
leaves are
is.
falling here right outside my window. It's a beautiful, beautiful fall day. I'm just loving it.
Yeah,
Just
we
super
had that
grateful.
same beautiful weather. The sun is out, the leaves are turning. Nick has already blown off our deck a couple of times in the last 2 weeks, so it's really got crisp kind of feel. So
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
so excited for the little trick or treaters to come tonight. And
Mm.
um, yeah, I'm so excited that my mannequin's not even dressed behind me. For those of you that watch us on YouTube, I apologize for the nudity in the background.
Is there something on the mannequin's head?
Oh my gosh.
Can
Yes.
you adjust your camera so our audience can
So
see
Nick
that?
did this and I didn't even know it. I had no idea. I honest to God had no idea. I totally did not even see that there until you
I
said
saw
it.
that little foot dangling. I
So
thought,
that's
could it be?
yes.
Could it be?
That's Pink Floyd 2.0.
Yeah, yep.
There he
And
is.
yeah,
Yeah. Ready for some travels. He wants
he's
to
a
figure
real, what do you call it when somebody likes to be on camera? He's photobombing. He's photobombing you. He's YouTube bombing you right now.
I've totally been photobombed by Pink Floyd. You are correct. Oh, Nick's going to get a kick out of that. I wonder if he did that on purpose.
I
Knowing him.
wonder. I
Right. Right.
wonder. I
I
love
got to
it.
Do I need to leave it up or can I bring it back down?
Oh no, bring it back down.
Okay.
So we look like we're eye to eye here.
Pink Floyd
Pink Floyd
2.0.
making an appearance. He's had quite a busy what, 4 months, 6 months?
Right.
Not
Right.
that long, but he's been a lot of places, let me tell you.
Doesn't it seem like it's been like years worth of time? Years.
Seems like he's always been with us,
Years.
honestly.
Yeah.
Seems like. So those of you who, if you don't know, Pink Floyd is our travel companion. We take him when we go. He originated when Molly and Poppy went to Miami, and they were doing an estate down there, and Pink Floyd went for and documented the journey. He's been with Molly to her mom's house while she did another estate in South
Yes.
Carolina,
Mhm.
and he's been to Nashville.
He's been to Nashville.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a traveling bird. He loves a good adventure, loves to meet new people, becomes the center of a party quickly. He'll take the eye off of you, be good or not. If you go through, I think saved in our highlights on our Instagram are some stories and things from our trip to Miami and back. And some of them we actually were in Fernandina Beach, Florida, and
Okay.
we went out to eat. And the bartenders and servers fell in love with Pink Floyd. So they did all these posts and pictures themselves with him behind the bar,
Love it.
everywhere. And then by the end of the night, when it came for group photo time before Poppy and I left with Pink Floyd, one of the girls ran downstairs and said, "Wait a minute," and brought up their mascot for this restaurant was a stuffed pelican.
Oh my gosh.
So
That
there are
is so cool.
actually pictures of Floyd. What was it? Pete the Pelican? Anyway, I don't remember, but you'll have to go look in the highlights because it's really funny. Like the whole restaurant was getting into the fact that Floyd was there and part of this journey and getting his picture taken everywhere. They really
I
got
think we need to make him like a little Conshy Consignment like logo jacket.
He
So people
does, or a
know
hat, maybe like a hat or a
something
pin or
that
something.
identifies him. Yeah, something that identifies him.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could put my mother-in-law on that maybe. She's a good seamstress.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe she'd do it.
Oh, that would be fun.
Your mother's a seamstress, correct? Or just by hobby? Doesn't
Hobby,
your
but
mother sew?
she's really, really good. But I don't know about the embroider. Like, I don't know about a logo, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, something to think about for
Yeah.
sure. He needs something that identifies him to us as he journeys across America for different ventures.
So we've got some things to talk about before we get into that life hack.
All
First and
right.
foremost, Halston. Let's talk about this a little bit because um I have to issue a public apology. And so on Resale Therapy, our live sale that we do on Facebook's Thursday nights at 7 Eastern. It sounded like a commercial, but it's not. But anyway, we do the Facebook live sales, and Molly had a beautiful Halston top.
Beautiful.
And I said, has anybody seen Halston on Netflix? It's a series on Netflix about the origin of the, fashion house and things like that. Now, I had not watched it myself, but I'd heard really good things about it. So I said, all right, at the end of Resale Therapy, I was like, all right, homework for next week, go watch Halston. So I put it on yesterday, and I did not realize it is not family friendly. It is explicit.
A little risque.
Yeah. Now, you didn't watch it yet, did you, Molly?
I have not yet. No,
Okay.
it's on my list today to do. I'm going to get
Yes.
into it
So
today.
it's definitely, if you don't like to watch explicit things, or you're a little on the younger side, please do not watch this. Wait until they make an edited version. I had no idea. So I'm sorry. There's my public apology.
So now I'm
proceed with
curious.
caution. It's amazing. The show is absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't mind watching stuff like that. I don't have younger children in my house. They're not going to walk in, but yeah, if you do, yeah, it's
a
not
kind of a not a buyer's beware, but a parent's beware.
Parents beware. Or if you're an adult and you don't like to watch that kind of lot. I mean, a lot of people don't like to,
True.
don't like to watch that. So my apologies. Little disclaimer there. And here's something funny. All right. So in all these shows that you watch, let's say like Mad Men and different things like that, smoking. I think we've talked about this before, smoking.
Mm-hmm.
It's now, and I didn't realize this, when they say, what do they put the warnings on things?
Like nudity, graphic violence.
Smoking
mm-hmm.
is one of them. I mean, that's how far we've come as a society.
And think
that
of the
is now a
day,
warning label that people smoke in a show.
And can you think of, like, I went through a really big kick of black and white movies, and I still love them, but I don't watch them religiously like I used to. All the good Cary Grants and Joan, I would watch all those. And Splendor in the Grass. Oh, love that movie. Anyway, if you watch those movies, like, they're not just all smoking in them and smoking everywhere, but they're laying in bed in their twin beds, husband and wife, each with a cigarette, smoking, laying in bed. I mean, it's funny if you think about that to where it is now. Now we're warning you.
Yeah, I think we might have talked about this on Brunch Ladies before, but when we watched, the kids and I went to a theater and watched Miracle on 34th Street, and he's sitting in the twin bed, and I believe he brushes his teeth, sits on the side of the bed in his pajamas, and then smokes the cigarette. And the kids were like, what? Like, what? Like,
what?
Dangerous. What kind of movie you taking us to,
Mom? Oh, now you just have to have them watch Halston. Hey, did you see my I put that social media post up with that picture you took? And I posted a picture of two women, and I told people if they want to know what those two amazing ladies have in common, they needed to join us today to find out. And I think you need to tell us a little bit about these two women.
Okay, so one of them is my mother, and she has the gray sweatshirt on in the photo,
and the adorable pigtails. The adorable. I love it when she wears her pigtails
in. And she comes, as a lot of you know, she'll come work with me at least one day a week. She's very committed, and she is a workhorse. And I'm trying to think how to start this connection, because And the other person is Kimberly, and
Mhm.
she is learning the ropes here at Conshy Consignment and helping with consignments and photography.
But how do we
Okay.
know Kimberly? Where did Kimberly just poof out of thin air?
Oh, she did not.
Oh,
She did not. She is magical, but she did not come out of thin air. She was actually a customer in the store. We'd see her once a week. Uh, yeah, so we've known her for I probably 9 years. I think
yeah.
she would come in pretty much from the beginning once a week when she was in Conshohocken. She would pop into the store. And since then, she's always been like an uber supportive customer and consigner.
We became fast friends. I
Yeah.
mean, we all did. Like, we really got into being supportive friends, and she was part of our whole kind of resale therapy. And she'd come in
Mm-hmm.
and go, "Oh, I came in such a bad mood, and now I'm leaving feeling so good. And thank you, ladies." And, or vice versa. She would tell me something that would make my day, or your day. Or, yeah, we
Yeah.
became really good friends. One of those people you just click with right off the bat.
What was that meme you sent me? Do you have that about friends? It was so cute.
Oh, hold on. I'll find it
Well, it
and I'll
wasn't
read
really a
it.
meme. It was just words, but
Yeah, it was just a
so
quote.
while you're looking for that, because that's how I feel about Kimberly. Um, so my mom, who years ago wouldn't touch a computer or any technology and was scared to death, and was actually teaching how to use the iPhone, because Kimberly hadn't used an iPhone. She is an Android user. And as in her own words, she is not that technologically savvy. And my mom has such a knowledge of this now that she was training her. It was like a proud, proud moment for me. I was
That's
so
my
proud of my
mom.
mom. Right?
That's my mom. Right. Here's the one I sent you. Friendship is so weird. You just pick a human you've met and you're like, "Yep, I like this one." And you just do stuff with them. So, yeah, that's Kimberly. And I love it. When Libby sent me that picture of them at her house working together, I thought, oh my gosh, the two of them are going to hit it off like crazy, because I know Jane, just like Libby. I mean, Jane's obviously her mom. I know Jane and I know Kimberly, and I know the kind of people they are. And to put them together working in a room with Libby at her house, I thought, this is just powerful day going on over in that house.
There was a
So
lot of stuff that got done.
I was so
Wow.
excited for all three of you, for the
Wow.
two of them to meet in person and get to know each other, because I knew they were going to hit it off. But for you, I mean, it was just a room full of awesomeness, a
Yeah.
house full of
Yeah.
awesomeness.
So they
So
have
tell
Conshy
us about
Consignment in
them.
common, but they also they're both hairstylists.
And you told me that. I had no idea Kimberly was a
Mm-hmm.
hairstylist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knew?
So they have
I
both
would,
have that same creative, artistic,
yeah.
um,
Wow.
personable side, because you have to be very personable to be
Yes.
a
Yeah.
successful hairstylist. I think you have to have a great personality. So yeah, they have all of
Absolutely.
that in common.
I love it. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
excited for you to have them both there now. I mean, I know your mom's been there, but to have Kimberly now added to the mix to help once a week and
Yeah.
get in there and have some fun with it, because she loves it. She loves the consignment world. She's
Yeah.
proven that over the years with us, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So
Yeah.
you can see behind me, and maybe we'll take a picture of this for podcast. I have piles of clothing. Usually I have the background clean behind me when I'm doing any recording or podcasting, but we have been so incredibly busy that, I mean, we're just constantly at work. There's constantly, piles and shipments and all sorts of crazy stuff. So just so happy to have the help and the enthusiastic help, and people who are as committed to consignment as we are. So
Yay.
yeah. So
That's good stuff.
you're probably going to be seeing piles from now until the end of January. Behind me, my clean background is no longer, it is a working area for consignment, because I can't keep up with these ladies. They are photographing, inspecting, measuring. I can't keep up with them.
You're going to have to step up your game, my
I
friend.
am. I am definitely going to have to step up my game.
Yep. Yeah.
So as we enter the holidays, you did a cool social media post. I think it was Friday, about new items and all the
Oh, yeah.
different ways. You know how, like, when you are so into your field, you have acronyms, you have, ways of abbreviating, ways of talk. Oh, I actually have a funny story about this. When you're so into your niche,
Mm-hmm.
you forget that the rest of the world doesn't use the same terminology, the same acronyms.
Right.
So, all right, before I get into your post, I'm going to tell you a funny story.
Okay.
So, I was environmental scientist. Well, I guess I always will be environmental scientist. And
Mm-hmm.
when we would go out in the field, we would actually be going out in the field. And
Right.
that's terminology we would, constantly use, like out in the field, out in the field, out in the field.
Literally.
And we would literally be going out into a field or, a river or whatever. So, when I got into the working world, I actually got into a totally different field, and I worked in IT doing rollouts. And my first week, I kept hearing all the guys say, "Oh, well, we're going out into the field." And I kept thinking to myself, like, something wasn't clicking in my head. I'm like, why would they be going out into a field? Like, I don't understand. And then finally I was like, duh. Like, you're going anytime you go out, to a
For
to a
work
site where you're doing a rollout, that's into the
in the
field for them.
field.
It's not literally into a field. All
Right.
right. So yeah.
It's like, do you have your boots? Do you have your boots in the proper
Right. Do you
place?
have your waders? Do you have your hip waders? Like, we never went out into the fields pretty much without hip waders.
Right.
Uh,
Come on, man. Are you prepared for that field? That is so funny. Oh, that's so
All
funny.
right. So anyway, we forget sometimes as resellers that there's language we use that maybe the rest of the world doesn't know. It's not in their vocabulary. So Molly did a really cool post that explained some of those acronyms that we use, and you might see when you're shopping on our website. Do you want to tell us a little bit about those?
Yeah. So, being in the consignment business, we do have a lot of pre-owned items that come in. However, we do get a lot of pre-owned items that were actually never worn. So they are still new. So they come in different forms, and there's different ways that we list those. And when we're putting them out on the internet to sell them, we might say NWT or NWOT so that shoppers know that they are either NWT, new with tags,
New with
or
tag. Yeah.
tell them NWOT, Libby.
NWOT, new without tags.
You get that shirt and you take the tag off because you know you're going to love it. And you put it on and you're like, yeah, it's really not me in the end. It didn't work with that pair of pants. So you take it off, you fold it back up, but it's not it's not a pre-owned because it hasn't been worn. It's just been tried on like people do in a store, but the tags are removed. So that's an NWOT. And then we have items that are NIB or
New in box.
NWOB. NIB
Oh, new
is,
without box. Okay.
yes, new in the box,
Yep.
new in box, or new without box. Sometimes we get the new items again and they discarded the box, or maybe they purchased it and it didn't have a box, but people want a box. So you have to let them know this is a new item, but it does not have a box. It's original items. Yep. So yeah.
And NIP, new in package.
New in package. I did not put NIP on there.
Oh, okay. All right. But I mean, here's the thing. When you're shopping with us, you can always send us a message.
Yep.
We try to make it clear, but sometimes we get in our own heads. So you see an NW and you're like, what, excuse me? What does this mean? Go ahead and call us out. Go ahead and call us out.
What language are they speaking? Huh?
Because we want to speak your language. We don't want to be throwing things out there that are hard to read or anything like that. So go ahead, call us out, ask us a question. That's why we're here. And sometimes we need that.
We just assume that you would know that. And that's probably not a smart assumption.
It is not a smart assumption, right?
Because when we list an item, we only get so many characters to use in that title. Mm-hmm. So we're always trying to make all the good descriptive words fit in there. So that's where the NWT, NWOT comes in, because it saves some space. And we assume You'll know what
Right.
it is.
Now, should we repost that graphic?
Oh, for here? Sure.
Yeah, I think we should repost that in case people look for it. And it's just really good going into the holiday season because people are looking for a lot of NWT items and NIB items, right?
Right. And there are people that shop both ways. We discussed that before. We have some
Yeah.
people that only want to gift an NIP or NWT item. And then there are people that are happy to gift something without tags or even something pre-owned and pre-loved.
Mhm.
And I have to say, some of my absolute favorite gifts I've gotten over the years has been from my mother-in-law because she loves to consignment shop and antique store shop. And so most of what we get from her is like something she's sourced out somewhere in one of her adventures. And they always come with the coolest stories.
Yes.
And I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
So,
See, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Yeah. But
and of course,
and
you and I love the environmental aspect of that.
I
But
know. Yeah.
it's just so cool. It's just so cool. But there are people that want just new. And lucky for you, Conshy Consignment covers both. We got.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll
One
redo
stop
that
shop.
graphic, but I'm going to add in the NIP.
Oh, all right. Oh, thank
I keep
you.
wanting to sing a song. Yep, with NIP. Yeah, you know me. We up with NIP. Yeah, you know me. I don't know why that's coming to my head when we say that one.
Oh
Anyway,
my gosh.
I'll add that one to the graphic and I'll repost it this week for those that
For
want
our
to see it.
people. Yeah, for our Conshy family.
For
Very
our
cool.
peeps.
Thank you.
Our
Thank you.
hashtag our Conshy family.
Demystifying shopping with acronyms.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Molly can do that. Our social media goddess can do that. She can help you. She can help you. All right. So let's get into this life hack thing. So,
Okay, hack me.
all right. So who doesn't love a life hack, right? I mean,
Oh,
everybody loves them.
everybody.
It's, searched to death. And I kept seeing coming up consignment as a life hack. And I'm like, okay, well, let me think about this for a second. For us, maybe not so much a life hack. For the rest of the world, oh my gosh. Like, how amazing is it? You have your items. What are you going to do with them? Do you let them sit in your closet? Do you clean your closet out? Do you throw them in a bin at Goodwill? Do you, whatever, throw them in the garbage? Do you compost them? What do you do? All right. So here's what our best consigners do. They constantly are cleaning their closets. And this keeps things uber organized. And there's also another benefit here, but we'll get into that in a second. So it
Okay.
keeps their closet. Like, let's say you take something out and you're like, you know what? I just don't like this. I'm not going to wear this. What do you do with it? I know what I do with it. I hang it back up and put it in the back of the closet and think, oh, maybe someday.
I do. I do the same until I have that big day. Yeah.
Right. Until you have that big day. All right. What our best consigners do is they keep a box or a bag neatly at the bottom of their closet. And when they have that item, they fold it up neatly, they put it in the bag or box, and when it is full, they bring it to us. Okay, so you're getting a clean closet. Yes, right? You don't have to have a big day where you're spending hours cleaning your closet trying to
Because
decide.
that's what
You
I
do it
do.
on the spot. You touch that item once and you decide you don't want to do it.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
it.
I'm so glad I
It's not
came
part of my
today.
closet. I know, right?
I'm so glad I came today. Guess what Molly's doing today? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding because I have new stuff I bought sitting in there on the floor in front of my dresser that I have to go through, but I have to let go of the old and I have to.
Yep.
And so to me, I keep avoiding it because it's an all day process.
Right.
It's an all day.
You
And so I
do it
keep,
like this, you constantly have that box or bag at the bottom of your closet. It
I
takes out,
love it.
you touch that item once, you
I'm
touch it
all
once
in.
to
I'm
fold it
all
neatly,
in.
put it in the bag. All right. Then you get it to your local consignment shop or you mail it or you do whatever with it when that box or bag is full. And then here's the really cool part. You make money, right? So not only are you finding your stuff a new home, and you're keeping yourself uber organized, but then you're getting store credit to shop in that circular economy and replace that item you really didn't love with an item that you really do love and will use and is worth the space it is taking up in your closet. What do you think about that?
Or lo and behold, you find that NWT item that you know your mother's going to love for Christmas or
Oh,
Hanukkah
yeah, that
or
too. Yeah.
whatever. And you get to get it with your store credit from keeping your closet organized.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. I mean, this is
I mean,
I can't take credit for this. This is from our best consigners, and this is what they do to keep their lives organized and save time and save money
wow.
and feel good when they open their closet, right? Like,
Wow.
everything in your closet should fit you. It should be something you love. It
Yeah,
should spark joy. I know we're going to go back there to the Marie
Marie
Kondo,
Kondo.
but
Yep.
I mean, that's the truth of it. That's the
Mhm,
truth of it.
mhm. I'm like
So,
so excited. I mean, how long have we been in this business? But for me to do it, it's an overhaul. It's always an overhaul.
yeah.
I love this idea.
Yeah, it's so simple. It's so
Implementing it
simple.
today. I kid
Right.
you not. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not making this up. I'm literally, when we get off, I'm getting that box and it's going to my closet
Yeah.
today.
Make it a cute one too. It can be like a cute little box you keep in
Oh,
there.
I could put some pretty paper on it
You could. You could.
because I
Now,
do
as an
try to keep
additional hack, you probably want a box that you'll donate, right? Because you don't want to have to be transferring anything. You want to make your life as easy as possible.
true.
For Molly, since the consignment is right in her house, maybe that doesn't apply. You can have a
Mine can
cute
be
little box.
cutesy cutesy.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can have that cute little box. But
mine can be cute.
for everybody else, probably just keep it simple, keep it easy. The less steps, the better. You're all busy. You lead these crazy lives. We want to make it easier. And hopefully this helps.
Oh my gosh, I love everything about this conversation we just had. Everything.
Well, I was like, I gotta go clean my closet. I gotta go clean my
Bye, y'all.
closet. Well,
I'm
you do
so
it now,
excited.
you'll have money to shop for Christmas, extra money to shop for the holidays and Christmas,
Listen,
right?
Nick's gonna love this too. He'll be following up and putting one in his.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's
Mhm.
got some pretty cool clothes too. You
He'll be
guys
loving
both.
it.
You always have the nicest clothes. You always have the
Aw,
nicest clothes.
thanks. I'm a consignment shopper. Hello. That's how I roll.
Woo,
That's how
woo.
I roll.
All right.
Halloween, what are your plans?
What are my plans? I mean, this is fourth quarter is the busiest time of year for consignment. We're constantly getting inquiries every day of how people can get us their stuff to consign. So I'm working today because I have the time and nobody needs me in my family today. They're all busy. So I'm actually working. I'm finishing up a consigner that has a lot of really cool holiday collectible items
Ooh.
and Lennox pieces. So my goal is I'm gonna get that finished and get those items up into you guys so you can have them for the holidays.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little work today too. And then I'm gonna be, we love to, even though Cal's off at college, we still have to do the whole trick or treat thing in our neighborhood because we love our little kids. My little neighbor Ava is gonna come over. I'm curious to know what she's gonna wear. She's got two costumes to choose from, and she looks just precious in both. But
Oh.
Baby Yoda is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
I
my
love, I
gosh.
love a Baby Yoda, and she's got these cheeks and this nose that just make a perfect Baby Yoda. She's so cute. So I'm excited. We're going to get a visit from Ava today, but we're also going to get a visit from the other neighbors. And yeah, and Nick's that guy. He's that guy that he's the full size candy bar guy. So
That
he's
guy.
all excited to pass out the full size candy bars because he's got to be the cool man on the block.
Yeah. Yeah. See, where I live, we don't really get trick-or-treaters. I do live on a highway
Mm-hmm.
in the country, so it's not really conducive to trick-or-treating. So we just don't get them.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to get them. And I'm curious
Okay.
how many, but they're coming and I get excited. We put our chairs out on the front porch and we put with last year, put the dish down below at the bottom of the stairs so that we're not face to face with each other. But
Oh, yeah.
we just love to talk to them all. And I did learn a lesson. I'm going to throw this little thing out there and probably a lot of you know it, but my child has no allergies. We haven't dealt with this. He's gone off trick or treating and we've never worried about it. But last year, I felt like the worst neighbor in the world. This sweet little boy comes up and says, I have peanut allergies. Do you have peanut free candy?
Oh.
And my heart broke. And I was like, "Oh, sweetheart, I don't think I do, but let me check." And he's like, "But it's okay. Please don't worry about it. It's okay." And I literally, I'm like, "Nick, do you have $10 in your pocket?" Like, we have nothing for this poor child. And the mother's in the background. She goes, "No, don't worry about it. He's used to it. Really, it's okay." And I'm like, "No." So this year, I got that little boy some peanut-free candy.
Oh, that was so
I
smart.
have a
Yeah, I wouldn't
special
think of
bag on
that.
the side, and I did read that if you have peanut-free options, you should put a teal pumpkin out on your doorstep, and families with allergies know that you have peanut-free if they see a teal pumpkin.
Oh,
Just a little
wow.
note.
The more you
So,
know.
I'm getting ready to paint a teal pumpkin. I'm getting ready to paint my little white pumpkin teal before tonight, so
Oh,
we can
have
put it out.
fun. That sounds like fun. That
But I'm
sounds
so
really
excited.
cool.
I have to give this little boy, I hope he comes back because I
I
felt
know. I hope he
so,
comes back.
oh, I mean, literally broke my heart. I was trying to get the mom to tell me, we'll get him something. Can we get to you next week? No, seriously. And the little boy's like, "No, really, ma'am, it's okay."
Yeah, it's
But it
hard
broke
to
my
live with
heart. I know.
allergies like that, I bet, for
I
smaller children. It's
know.
hard as an adult. I mean, I have them as an adult, but for kids, yeah, it's life altering.
I
I
learned my
can't even
lesson.
imagine. I can't even
That
imagine.
little face looking up at me
Yeah.
last year taught me a lesson, and I was like, I am not going to mess that one up anymore because that broke my heart.
You
Broke my
got this. You got
Yep.
this. You are ready
Anyway,
for any and all trick-or-treaters tonight.
I got to
You
paint
want
a
to announce your
pumpkin.
address?
There's only so many full-size candy bars we bought, so no. When we're out, we're out,
I'll
and
be
no.
there in 7 hours. I'll be there in 7 hours.
I'll save you a Snickers or a Twix.
I like Butterfinger. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh my gosh, Twix is my by far favorite.
Twix. Okay.
Twix.
All right.
I love a Twix. Can't eat them now because we're vegan, but oh, love me a Twix.
Oh,
And
I
we
love
have Twix.
Butterfinger. Kids save me the Butterfinger. They
So
always
I
used to
am a
save me the
Butterfinger
Butterfinger.
fan, but I don't like it getting all stuck up in my teeth all the time. But then I would say, oh, look, later you get to pop it out of your molar and have a little snack.
Yeah, you gotta brush after a Butterfinger
Yeah,
for
they get
sure.
all stuck in
Yeah.
your teeth. But
Mhm.
oh, they are good.
Yeah.
Nick and Cal like to get Snickers, the mini Snickers, and put them in the freezer and eat the frozen mini Snickers. Not a big Snickers, but little ones. They like to put in the freezer and eat them frozen.
Well, to each his own.
They're good. All right.
No comment.
I got to get some listing done today, Libby.
All right.
Remember, I said I was going to get through my den and
Oh,
all
yes.
the things by the end of the year. So I'm emptying a box. I'll finish that up today.
You had such cool things on Insta Resale Therapy. Are you going to do that same thing next week? Because that was so much fun.
Like the little mini.
Oh my gosh. We took
Seriously.
a trip around the world on Insta Resale Therapy last week.
That beautiful bowl. Remember the painted bowl I showed
Yes.
that was hand painted? It's Turkish. It's Turkish. So we went
it's
to Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't remember. I couldn't decide. And I said, maybe it's India. No.
I thought Polish. I thought
Turkish.
it looked like a lot of that Polish. Okay.
We went to Turkey, Austria. We went everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll
and then
do
we circled
box.
back to the United States, didn't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did come back to the United States.
We went to Mexico. Yeah.
John.
Oh, yeah.
Took us back to the United States. Mary Louise.
Yeah.
Little John. Yeah, so all this is getting listed today. I did half of it yesterday and I'm doing the other half today. So that Thursday at Resale Therapy on Instagram, we'll do another unboxing.
Oh, fun. So that's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard?
Yep.
Or Eastern time.
Eastern time.
That's at 8 Eastern time. And Molly's been doing some unboxings of the estates she did. So I thought it was really, really fun and interesting.
And when I say unboxing, I'm literally taking the wrap off and opening it for you. So it's fun.
Love it.
Treasure
Love
chest,
it.
so.
I'm excited. I'm just waiting for one of those cats to come out.
Right.
Like some
so
kind of
7
mid-century cat.
on Facebook Live on Thursday and 8 p.m. Eastern on Instagram.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you there.
All right. Bye.
Have a good day. Happy Halloween.
Oh, wait.
What?
I need to ask people to like and subscribe to Conshy Consignment.
We are like the world's worst.
Oh my
at
gosh.
asking people to like and subscribe.
We get so caught up in what we're doing. Yeah. All right. So, guys, if you can hit the like button on this video, if you're on YouTube, and subscribe to our channel, truly appreciate it. And if you're listening on podcasts, if you could drop us a review on Apple Podcasts, again, we would appreciate that.
That
And,
Apple
thank
podcast
you.
review is huge. Hit us up, people.
And we promise we won't bug you about it because we'll
No.
forget. All right.
Clearly we won't bug you.
All right. Bye.
Bye, y'all.